Oh my goodness. Okay, I am just going over some of these other things that we had to go over tonight. These meetings be everything. I'm
Yes,
so
they do.
excited that you are getting, things. You had a really good run when you was the show manager for that show for a couple years. Like
I was.
you were an event manager, you were like a show manager, you put on and coordinated everything with everybody down to costumes. Like you was doing so like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm so glad that you moved on to all this other stuff. Oh, I don't know how we went sideways. Okay. I was like, wait, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Okay. So, oh, you know what I wanted to ask you? Okay, because I know we was talking about it the other night. So, the legal services. Now that I got you signed in with the legal services, how easy was it to go ahead and get coverage and understand your coverage and be able to tell somebody else about being able to use the legal services?
um,
Like what has your experience been so far? Are you excited?
my I'm super excited. The experience been everything. Really, really easy to sign up. You have it's like one, two, three. Um, and the legal services that they offer is good. Anything that you might need, paperwork, representation in court, tickets. If you need, say for instance, that if your dog in a little scuffle with the next door neighbor, they can handle that also. The service is really cheap, under $40, and everybody need this service.
That's like literally cheaper than car insurance in
It sure
California or
is.
in Vegas,
It
for
sure
sure.
is.
For sure. Okay, and then on top of getting the legal services for yourself, because you don't have a spouse currently or any children living with you, but if you did have a spouse or children, dependents living with you, the $140 plan or however much it is, I know it's not quite $40, it would cover everybody, right? Like there,
Yes,
you
the
you don't have
thirty-seven
to get each
ninety-five.
individual
It's
child a
thirty-seven
plan.
ninety-five. Yes, it covers your
Okay,
spouse and it
and you
covers
don't
your
gotta pay
children.
like a large drop fee like with insurance. Like when you pay the 37.95 or the $40, whatever the $40 plan is or whatever you were saying, it starts then, and you don't have to pay like 100 and $240 to start it. You just start it with
No,
the
you
policy.
started with the 37.95 with the plan with the policy, and you pay that every month to be covered. Period. And the 37.95 come with 100 hours of legal services, like an hour each day, I believe. And the 29.95 one only comes with 50. So you want to get the 37.95 so you can be covered anytime. 100 hours is a lot of hours just
And
for
that's on top. And
37.95.
those hours are on top, like after you have to actually like retain the services. Because I
Yes,
think that, and I might be not correct, but I do believe I'm correct when you can ask unlimited questions.
you
You can
can.
call and ask unlimited questions. Get
24 hours a
unlimited.
day.
Yeah, get unlimited advice. They have an app. So in case you don't want to talk on the phone to somebody, if you just want to upload, let's say you got ripped off somewhere and Taco Bell ripped you off and they
Right,
are not trying to refund you and now they're closed for the night. I
right.
mean, something as simple as that. I'm sure that you upload your receipt, you
Yep,
upload what happened, you
yep.
give the information, and before you know it, you're either gonna have your cash back in your account, you're gonna have
Uh-huh,
a check at your door, or you're gonna have you a nice little gift card for the rest of the year talking about we are so sorry. Something
uh-huh.
to that effect, just because
Something.
you have services. And I'm just talking out my mouth about like individual. Like there's unlimited possibilities to what can happen to you out there. So it's
Hmm.
best to just be covered. And I just wanted to bring that information to you because not only did you get covered for your own legal services, but you took advantage of the opportunity to be able to.
Become an associate with the
Right.
company.
And I wanted to say it like that because I know like you have a job, you've been
I
working,
do.
you've been employee of the month,
I
your
have.
job is cool, but you wanted a little additional income that you didn't have to show up for,
Uh-huh.
like in person hours where you're having to punch a clock. You
Right.
wanted something you could do in your spare time where you could talk to friends and family and actually be able to explain and show them how to use the services and what these services are.
Right.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
Because that's why ultimately, like, I know about them and why I've had a lawyer on retainer for years, right?
Right. Right.
And that's why I'm always so cool about situations when, even when I know that I'm a little bit testy, I watch my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't curse in public. I keep my cool because I know that whatever's just happened to me, I just need to keep the proof, the record. You know what I'm saying? And just
Yes.
whatever they're gonna do to me wrong, just let them do it at that
Uh-huh.
point. Because
Uh-huh.
if I can't rectify the situation properly, quietly, right here, and they can't make sense of it, my lawyer can.
Sure can.
My lawyer can, and I do not
Mm-hmm.
hesitate to pick up that phone and ask questions. Even things down to like all different types of law, like you're saying, your dog, something happens to your dog, something
Right.
happens with, whatever, something happens with your car, something happens with, where you get in a car accident, somebody hits you, you know what I'm saying? You're you're
Mm-hmm.
you're you're a passenger, or you're a pedestrian, or whatever. Also, let's say there's all different kinds of law. My mother was able to call and get advice about solicitors
Okay.
sending messages to her home, and documents to her home, and knocking on her door, trying
Wow.
to like buy her. You know how they're trying to do those senior scams these days.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
They'll come along. Maybe the senior's home isn't really well kept in the yard or something, so
Right.
they look halfway abandoned. They take advantage of them. They'd be like, "Hey, your house is being foreclosed," or "Hey, this is going on with your house. You owe these money. Let us help you."
Right.
We'll take care of your. We could do it for 150,000. You don't have 150,000, right? No, no, no.
No.
Okay, well, we do. You'll still own the house. We'll figure it out. You just pay us a little monthly fee. Like, people, like, it's crazy. So the lawyer was able to give her advice and advise her on how to proceed with the situation. He was able to look up her information, assure her that nothing was going on with her house, all those kind of things. And that was for literally, like you said, 37, 40, but under $40
Yep.
a month.
Under forty
And so,
dollars.
like I said, like, I feel like it's like having car insurance. Like, you have to have a car insurance. It's the law. It's the state equivalent law in most states now. Car insurance. Car
Mm-hmm.
insurance is going to run you anywhere between like $30, and in some cases like $120 a month, depending on
Yeah. Insurance
what
is
kind of
expensive.
coverage you have, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
again, like, it's something that you have to have in case something happens. But with car insurance, it doesn't really give you any benefits
Mm-hmm.
for when you're not in an accident.
Right.
Like, you don't just call
Right.
your car insurance this week and ask them some questions about, you know what I'm saying, where the tires are on sale, or like, can you fix my
Right.
muffler? But
Right.
with your law service, you can do things like that. You can ask about contracts. You can ask about, just all types of things. Like, if you feel you're being wronged, or something seems fishy, or just whatever, right?
Right.
So I just wanted to bring that kind of a real talk about that, to people. And I want you to go ahead and let them know how to contact you directly, how to go ahead and get with you to be able to one-on-one talk with them. I know that we're having a live stream on May 6th
We
that
are.
people can log into. And so you just have to pre-register with Jamel for that. And also, I think on Monday, I think we're gonna do
Yeah.
Monday's class, and we're gonna
Okay.
have you on, and we're gonna walk people through the website
Uh-huh.
and how to
Uh-huh.
sign up to get this legal coverage. And there's so much more to it. Like,
It
I'm
is.
not just breaking the ice. I'm just trying to get people to understand the importance of having this kind of protection, moving forward, especially with where the world is at today.
Right.
Yeah, so why don't you tell them, go ahead and introduce yourself first. I guess I didn't even introduce you, but you
Right.
know how I'll do on this
Yeah.
channel. This
Right.
channel is about just talking and getting that
Right.
information
Getting
out
it
there.
out, say it again. Well,
Hmm.
my name is
Real
Jamel.
conversation. Nothing here is
Yes.
scripted.
Right.
I could give people a topic or a magic word, or you might have
Right.
to figure out what the topic was today. But I like rough and raw and real conversation, real talk between people and peers.
Right.
Right.
So like she was
So
saying,
now
like,
saying we get rough and raw. Just playing no, but Jamel might too. But
you
you gotta
know.
ask him. You gotta ask him.
Right. So, like Flower was saying, we're having a class on Monday, and you guys can register with me. You can either hit me up on J Felicity on Instagram or Jamel Roberts on Facebook, or like you can go right to our website, girlmondayglamorous.com, and find it there. And that's how you find it.
Okay, great. And for people that are in Vegas, because we have a lot of Vegas following, for people that are in Vegas, May 28th, you're gonna want to do a save the date.
May
And
28th.
if you're even thinking about the services, if you are wanting to connect, if you have any small businesses, anything like that, I want you to save the date and come network mix with us on
Yes.
May 28th.
May
Okay.
28th,
And
2026.
yep, and we'll update you on everything. Just
We
go ahead and
will.
pre-register or get your information over to Jamel
Yes.
at Facebook. Tell them again how to find you.
How to find me is J Felicity on Instagram. You guys already know how to spell it. It should be right there. Or girlmondayglamorous.com or Jamel Roberts on Facebook. Thank you guys. Can't wait to see you.
No.